Hey, so we've got this problem and it wants us to identify the greatest common factor and then factor that greatest common factor out. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it into three parts. I'm going to break it into three parts. I have 16 z to the fourth plus 16 times 1/5 z cubed plus 8z squared times the square root of 5. All right. So I'm going to factor each of these completely. This 16 can factor as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. And then we have z times z times z times z. All right. This is this factored. I'm going to do the same for all of these. So for this next one, again, I have a 16. So that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 1/5 times z times z times z. All right. And I'm going to do the same with this one. The 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. The z is 2 times 2, z times z, and then times the square root of 5. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see. Each of these have a 2. So there's 1, 2 here, 2 here, 1, 2 here. There's another one, and there's another one. All of them have 3 2s. Okay. All of them have 2 z's. And then the rest they don't share in common. These two have a 2, but this one doesn't have an extra 2. These two have an extra z, but this one doesn't have an extra z. This one has a 1/5 that neither one of these have. And this one has a square root of 5 that the other two don't have. So my greatest common factor is 2 times 2 times 2 times z times z. All right, which is 2 cubed times z squared, which is 8z squared. All right. So whenever I factor this out, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to have 8z squared times whatever's left over. So 2z squared, 2 times 1/5 times z plus square root of 5. So this would be my final answer after I've factored out the greatest common factor. And my greatest common factor is 8z squared. This is my GCF. So the way these work is you're going to look for what each of them have. So each of these had 3 2s and 2 z's. Anything more is unique to that term of our trinomial. There's 3 terms here.